when it comes to Baton Rouge, what was that like really growing up in that area for you?
Man, it was cool at first until I started growing up, hanging with certain people and doing certain shit. That's when shit got, like, you know.
Now, for you, what was the bottom point during that upbringing in Baton Rouge? What was your lowest point or most negative moment growing up?
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't as bad until like death got involved. Like when like a few of my people like my brothers and shit. Like my brother died. Like a lot of people I knew that I was close with, and that's when I started, you know. And like a lot of stuff was going on, and I didn't realize it until I got to a certain point in life and age, and I was like, man, I don't want this shit no more. You know. But yeah, I done lost people to not even real life, like somebody killed them, like as an accident, shit, like all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But some people that died on some shit like that, but nah, that shit just ain't it, bro.
Have you ever seen death take place in real life, like in front of you?
I wouldn't say death, but I seen people get shot before. I don't know, like if they died right afterwards, but I done seen people on the ground shot, like some like niggas that got shot on like on the house on the side of my house. Like, I shot up and shit, bullets flew through my house and all that. I came outside, I see people on the ground and shit, ambulance coming and shit, but I don't know if they died or not, because I ain't really give a fuck. Not that they died or not, but, you know, I come outside and like, damn, somebody got shot, like, you know? But I don't know.
But you've never been shot before.
Nah.
And using the phrase brother here during this description, you mean biologically related or just using the phrase?
People I was close with, like, who I looked at as my brothers. Close with.
Now, experiencing all these deaths in your life, mentally, has this been something you sought any professional help over? Like a mental health professional, perhaps, of some sort?
Not really.
Why not? Some people do.
Because I look at it as like, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually death gonna come, whether something, but it's worse that way, you know what I'm saying? But eventually things gone.
Be that as it may, do you want any professional help with that?
Nah, I'm cool.
Now, how were you able to survive that upbringing in Baton Rouge? There are, as we just spoke, some that don't make it.
Moving smart and not putting yourself in certain situations. Cause it's certain situations I could have put myself in that I was smart enough to not do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people would call it being scared or some shit, but it's certain situations like scared and smart. Like, I know if I go there and this happen, though, you know what I'm saying? But I was smart enough to remove myself from a lot of situations. Like a lot of situations. I avoided a lot of situations by not putting myself in them or bringing myself around. And I look back like, damn, I'm glad I ain't do that, because right after the shit happened, like, a lot of shit went on.
Now, you use that phrase, moving smart. There are some in the audience that hear people use that phrase, but don't know exactly how to get that skill. How did you develop that?
Man, you gotta have a strong mind, bro. You gotta have a strong mind, bro. You gotta think about yourself and think about what you would do. Not and what nobody else wants you to do and what nobody else telling you and what nobody else thinking about. It's about, you know, follow your first instinct, for real, for real.
Now, there are some people who say things like, don't know if I'll make it to see the age of 18, or 21, for example. Did you have any of these thoughts yourself growing up in Baton Rouge at that time in your life?
I used to think that stupid ass shit. I used to think that, I ain't gonna lie, and that was some dumb ass shit to think. I used to be like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, cause I ain't know how I was gonna make money, I ain't know what I was gonna do. I thought I was just gonna be in the same predicament and something was gonna happen, but I stopped doing that shit and thinking about this shit as I got older though.
Was there a specific age you didn't quite think you would reach?
Nah.
And care to share what age you are at this point?
I'm 24.
And care to share your birthday as well, the month and the day?
February 23rd.
Now, What do you make of that outcome that you are, in fact, on the other side of that equation? If the example was 18 or 21 and the fact that you're 24, what do you make of that?
But listen, it's just like, thank God. Can't do nothing but thank God for real. That's it.
Knowing what you know now, on the other side of that coin, hypothetically speaking, what would you have said to your younger self back then, if anything?
Keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna become somebody. That's it. That's the best way I can say it.
Now, you mentioned the phrase God here. Do you follow a religion by any chance?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really believe in all that religion stuff. I just pray to God, talk to God, and I just keep it like that. I don't do that certain categories because I don't really be, I ain't gonna say like I don't know too much, but I just, believe in God, and I just know God got me. That's it.
Now, before this line of thinking that you're at this stage in life, were you raised to follow religion?
Nah, I was just raised to pray and talk to God, for real. That was the main thing though, pray.